In the last 20 years, women in Afghanistan enjoyed a life that was unimaginable under the Taliban in the 1990s. A life with rights, liberties and dignity. And they are not ready to give it up again. They're reaching out to the international community to ensure that their rights are not snatched away again. Members of Afghanistan Women's Political Participation Network protested in a closed area in Kabul, demanding rights to education, work and political participation. This, a day after taking over Kabul, the Taliban in their first news briefing struck a conciliatory tone and projected a more moderate image. They promised women of education and jobs in accordance with Islamic law. But the reality on ground has been stark opposite. Girls are barred from high school education. Women don't have the freedom to work or freedom of movement. They're still not a part of the inclusive government that the Taliban promised. In fact, the Taliban have recently brought in new bizarre rules to curtail women's freedom and right. The Taliban have issued a diktat disallowing women from travelling alone for long distances. The latest diktat says that women should not be offered road transport for more than 72 kilometers unless and until they are accompanied by a close male relative. Women rights activists have sharply criticized the new guidelines that have been issued by the Ministry for the Promotion of Virtue and Prevention of Vice. Ironically, the ministry is headquartered at the site where once Afghanistan's Women's Welfare Ministry stood. The ministry also called on vehicle owners to refuse rides to women without a hijab. People have been asked not to play music in their vehicles. A few weeks ago, the Taliban banned broadcast of soap operas and movies featuring women and mandated hijab for female journalists. Afghanistan Education Minister's latest remark has also sparked a controversy. Minister Abdul Baqi Haqqani said that the Taliban regime is not against women's education, but it opposes men and women studying together. The minister called for the end of co-education, saying that it goes against Islamic values.
د اشغال یو بده خاطره چې موږ ته په تحصیلي میدان کې پاتې ده هغه دا چې دلته مخلوط تعلیم او دا د افغانانو د رواج او عنعنو مخالف هم او د اسلامي اصول سره په تضاد کې هم.
The Taliban also proposed separate buildings for male and female students and also different timings. The minister says in case this is not possible, then a partition will be required in classes.